Okay, so here's a quick update on packing. We have the loudspeaker on charge. We have the earbuds on charge. Loud music, quiet music. The rat's nest of charging cables to be addressed. Don't worry about that. Gonna put some more work on this book. I had a pretty developing trip reading half of this book last time. This time I'm gonna read the rest of this book. Or I don't even know where I am in this book. Not very far. We have, this is all like miscellaneous stuff. I'm pretty sure most of this is going to fit into this bag. That's my miscellaneous bag. It's my shoulder bag, you know, which I can then turn into day trips and stuff. And then over here, I'm going to pause this video here so I can just start again with the next minute. Over here, I already think I overpacked. Hand wraps, boxing shorts, boxing gloves. Realistically, I might not even go to Thailand, but they're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wife beaters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 normal socks. 3 boot socks. Pants and a jacket. Before you say you'll never need pants and a jacket, I had to buy these pants and jacket in fucking Vietnam last year, so fuck off about that. Undies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 undies. You know what though? Undies are, you cannot, you have to bring as many as possible. Swim trunks. 1, 2, 3 shorts. I got more in the laundry coming. Shorts are pretty key. I'll be wearing these mostly. It's either gonna be swim trunks or shorts. I'm topless half the time there. It's fucking hot. And then we move over here to the TRT bag, toothbrush, razor, that stuff like that. Laptop, hard drive, headphones, charging cable. Okay? I mean, fuck, laptops are used for everything, but I'm gonna try to DJ in Vietnam and collect a 6th flag to my accolades. I'm just gonna try to schmooze my way until somebody wants to let me play a set. Whether it's for free or paid, I don't give a fuck. I get to play in Vietnam. Over here is the buzzer kit. You gotta have one of those. And then the shoulder bag, or yeah, the fanny pack, shoulder bag. Shoulder bag, Rush 100, and fanny pack. 3 bags on this trip. And then my checklist. I wish Yannick was coming. Pick up Yannick. He's not coming though. I gotta start checking things off, and then once I actually pack, striking them off. Check means they're here. Strike means it's packed. And then finally, boots, sandals, and a black bag, right? Black bag, black boots. I gotta get a red bag, red for laundry, red, danger, dirty, stinky. And I'm gonna pack this guy is probably gonna be my laptop bag. So everything in the laptop will be packed into that bag. So when I get to the airport, I can just pull it out and bring it onto the airplane, you know? Just like my little purse. Just need to find a red bag for laundry. Red, dirty. Red, danger, dirty. Black, boots. Farm boy, fucking laptop, whatever. Okay. If I remember anything from my last trip, the best technique is rolling. This will probably be the first video in the TikTok series. And the TikTok series is going to be Dan Goes to Asia. So since this is brand new for TikTok, I'm using a 511 Rush 100 rucksack. Fantastic bag. Looks like a bunch of shit right now because it's not full. I'll show you how it all works out. All the shirts, t-shirts and tank tops. All the shorts plus the pants. Brought 1 pair of nice shorts. You can kind of recycle shit over there. I'm intentionally not bringing a belt, so I have to buy one because I don't really like my belt here anymore. Socks, you're not gonna roll. That's all your undies. And then I got 3 dress shirts, which are gonna go in a separate pocket. And you'll see how I pack this bag. I should get some meta glasses. Meta glasses would really make this a fun bit of content. Okay, another pro tip. I've got I've got all the pants in here right now, except for 1 pants, 1 swim trunks, 1 short, 1 boxers, 1 shirt. That is the last thing you pack. That was one thing I kept fucking up last time, is I would pack everything, pants, shirts, this, that, and then I'm like, fuck, okay, well, my shirt got dirty. Got to go all the way to the bottom. Leave 1 set of relief on top. But Basically, you take your roll, you tuck it in, and I will show you when this is finished. Oh man, I packed heavy again. My clothing bin is full. Clothing bin on the bottom. That being said, I'm not going to unpack anything because I'm still lighter than last time, but I overpacked. Anyways, it doesn't matter. This will zip. This front sleeve is where the dress shirts and the relief clothes go. And then there's an entire main bin. This is a great bag. 511 Rush 100. 420 bucks or something like that. Great bag. Okay, stand by for more. Boots and sandals will go into the black bag like that. Real quick. Relief clothes and dress shirts. More might go in there, but we're going to shut that off. I like to zip all my zips to the same side, so we're going to go around to the right on each one. Try to do this. I got to get meta glasses. Use my elbow here. And there we go. Just get her. Alright, there we go. So now we can stand the bag up. Now we're dealing with the whole main pouch. So all of the clothes, that's everything I need for up to 5 weeks, plus dress shirts and relief clothes and whatever else might go in there. We'll see how this goes. All right, into the main compartment. We've got the boots and sandals, black bag, laptop, headphones, hard drive, that's all white bag, right? So when I get to the airport, I gotta pull this to get scanned. It comes out as one, but I also gotta pull that because that's not gonna go get checked. Fuck that noise. I'm not liking this pack job so far, but let's see how she ends. For now, laundry bag is in here, right? So boots, sandals, laptop, all that shit. There's a good amount of space up top, but I still want access to pull that out at the airport. What do we got left here? Guys, the Vietnamese boxing stuff, sorry, the Thai boxing stuff is not looking so good. I don't know if I'm going to get that in there easily. I might just skip it. Realistically, am I going to go do Muay Thai? I'm betting against my desire. Another pro tip, if you're going to bring something like liquid soap, put it in a Ziploc bag and squeeze as much air out of it as you can, because air expands when you go to 30,000 feet and leaks. And it'll leak even if you take some air out of it. But definitely, at the very least, maybe even stick a paper towel in there, so if it leaks, you are somewhat clean when you open the bag. I mean, bag one, done. We're set. That's the main bag. That's the checked luggage. That's the house. We're living out of that. The rest of it is all creature comforts. Microfibers, never doubt their worth. Sleep mask, hairband. Yeah, I got a lot of fucking hair. Eat my dick. Shoulder pack will become just an outing bag. Delo swag. By the way, I have to send a lot of Delo swag to a bunch of people, so send me your addresses if you want some Delo swag. If your address was already sent to me and you haven't received it, don't worry. You are in a holding pattern. To the first bar in Vietnam that puts me on, I'm going to give them a nice Canadian flag. Yeah, just got to pack the little stuff now. All right. So, shoulder bag with my backup watch. It's going to sit here because it needs to get sunlight to stay charged. Plus, it's atomically accurate, so it needs to have signal. It'll be on the outside strapped to my shoulder bag. I'm trying to find a better way to rig that. I don't really like it hanging out that much, but maybe on the side, I'm not too sure. We'll find a new way to rig that. Then, my actual data watch that stays on my wrist, but because that might die and who knows what I'll get for electricity, I at least will always have a watch that will always give me a sense of location, time, and direction. These guys charged enough. This guy charged enough. I gotta put my phone on charge, and then I'm gonna have a shower, and then it's go time. Oh yeah, and I took the puffy out of the main pack because that is going to be my pillow while I fly for the next fucking a lot of time.